Hello, welcome to Google Cloud Lab session. In this session, we are going to look into the introduction to Tensorflow data validation. Let's start the lab. So you can see this, we are going to complete the tasks provided and there won't be any technical or theoretical discussion. So let me open it in a new incognito window. On next, password, on next. So let me finish the setup first, and then we'll go through the overview as well as the learning objectives. So in this, we are going to review the TFDB, that means TensorFlow data validation methods, generate the statistics, visualize statistics, infer a schema, and update a schema. So setup is completed, just we have completed it. So let me navigate to Vertex AI. From the navigation menu, you can click on Vertex AI and enable all recommended APIs. This will enable all the required APIs for us. Close this tutorial. So in next step, we'll click on the Vertex AI workbench. Vertex AI workbench, click on user managing notebooks. So let's just create new. Okay, so we are here. So let me provide some name for that workbench. So the region is Central 1, US Central C. On continue. TensorFlow 2.11, but here they have given us TensorFlow 2.6, but latest is 2.11. I don't think we will have 2.6. Right? Nope. So we'll use TensorFlow 2.11. We'll see how it. I think this is the old uh, lab. That's fine. Let me click on continue. And the machine type is by default it is selected as E2. And we have E2 standard 4. Standard 2 is very, very less. Standard 2 itself. But typically I will use standard 4. But in this lab they have given a standard 2. Okay. So that. Click on continue. Let me, I'm going to leave all others as a default, like hard disk, working, IAM, security, system like everything looks good. Click on create. So this will take about 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait for this case. Now you can see that lab has got created. Let me click on open Jupyter Lab. This will open in a new tab. So let's wait for the lab to get provisioned. Select the terminal icon, copy the command, git clone command. So cloning started. You can see in the left side there will be a folder will get created. So you can use this clone in your local system. You can even just to view the file, and you get all the necessary files needed for this lab. Either since will not be able to execute in your local machines, at least you can see the file and you can understand the code better. So let me confirm the once the code is deployed, the code is cloned. Okay, Bitcoin is almost complete now. Let's wait for 200% complete. Okay, Now we have training data analyst. So task 3 is also successfully completed. Now task 4, you can see training data analyst, that is the folder. Courses, where is machine learning? Machine learning, deep dive 2, production, then the labs, selecting TFT, TFTV, basic spending. Okay. So now I have opened it as they are mentioning to click on edit, clear all outputs. Looks good to me now. For the interest of time, I will also open the solutions as well. Here it is. If you need more help, look at the template to complete the solution. Okay. So I'll just go back one step back. Select the solutions. The solutions here, the basic. And I've opened it in two different tabs. Okay. So let's now we'll work on the lab. Let me close this. So here, if you see, we can edit time, pause the video, and go to the contents of introduction. So let me select the lab session. Uh, Terminal, we don't need this. So we have cleared everything. Now Shift Enter. So this is going to install the required packages for us. Pages or libraries. So let's wait for this kernel to get completed. So the kernel is busy. You can see this once the kernel is idle status, then we'll know that the cell execution is complete. And also, once what you can do is like you can uh, download these files in the specified location as I mentioned earlier, right? You can download the file to your local system and go to the you can clone this repository and go through the file for any coding information you need. It's still running. Let me wait for that to happen. Okay, this cell is completed. So now you can say they are saying restart the kernel. Okay, we'll do that. Kernel, restart kernel, restart. Okay, kernel is got restarted. Again, status is ID. Again, they are saying rerun the above cell and proceed further. Okay, let's rerun. At this time, I believe there should not be any download. You can see there is a few downloads happened, right? So I don't think this time this is again going to download. So I am already in that cell. I'm going to enter shift. So let's see whether is there any pending downloads. I don't think we will see any downloads this time. Yeah, you can see the kernel is idle as soon as possible. So previously it took some time, now it is not. Now, so let's continue with this. We are going to install TensorFlow data validation. Confirm you are using. Okay, let's see what it says. So installation TensorFlow data validation TFT version 1.6, 1.16.1. Okay, now we the common surface using the pipe. Here I think we should use the solutions. Nothing new. We are going to use copy that. So we are going to use the ed.csv. Okay, this is available in our data. You can see in the left pane, you can see the data. Data is also score train, score train, p dot, so slash data, and then score. Mm, yeah. So we have some details, and also for similarly, we can have it for score test. You enter, looks good. Some information about the train. So graduated profession work experience, some information we already have this. So there are about 4,000 entries and 5 columns. And the object types, object and float 64. Okay, review the methods in the preview. So let's review the methods here. So methods for methods in directory TFTV. Let's shift into. So these are all the methods available in the TFTV. So describing the data with TFTV. Again, I don't want to get into the more details about this. Check what is this file. Okay, statistics. So data location. Okay, there are some information about it. Maybe you can use this with with my, with my future reference. So you can pause the video and then what is that? Same as for data frame. Similarly for TF record. Okay, so generate statistics from pandas data frame. So let me select this. You can see generate statistics from data frame. Okay, that information is already in stats. I don't know whether we are using that stats. Try to print that stats. This is something which is in you can go through that in your code if needed. Okay, that's so using face ups. Okay, let's visualize this here instead of going through that. Wow. Feature order work experience is having 10% missing, mean standard deviations, number of zero is 31%, and there is a lot of information over here. I will do that. Let me maximize this broader view. Here we go. Let me run this again. Let's see it will print. Yeah. Okay. And also there are two features. Now you can see there are two types of features, numeric features and categorical features. In numeric, there is a work experience and family size, whereas in categorical, there is a graduate professional experience. Now, again, you can pause the video and go through this. Okay. I am not getting into details. So let me, now you can see the first stats is to generate statistics from data frame. Second is to generate from the statistics data frame. First one is for training data. Second one is the test data. So we are both visualizing and comparing it. LHS. So LHS is the left-hand side name. RHS is right-hand side name. So there should be two graphs. Now you can see the difference. So for example, as per work experience in training data set, we have about 31% of data is zeros. Test data set, why do they call it as new data set? That is actually a test data set, which is about 32%. Similarly, there is comparison for every features. So infer schema, now we are going to use EFF infer schema. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So now let's infer the schema from the input. Student, and also you can see graduated, min, max, all the details related to graduate, profession, work experience, family size, spending, domains, different domains, student domain. Now display the schema tools. So now you can see the domains has been matched correctly, and the domain has some values. So in the first table, you can see the schema as domain is matched to the domain, feature name is matched to the domain, and the domain has some set of predefined values. Again, this is more information, so you can go past the video and go through the information over. Or else you can download clone the Git repository, and from there you can access the file in your local machine and then go through the steps. So let's change the optional features to required. Okay. Now let's use the same display scheme. TFTV display scheme. Now let's see the difference. Now you can see family size is required. Now in our previous table, you can see family size is optional and all other few of them are, except the spending score, rest all optional. Now after we convert this fraction, presence in document fraction, then our presence is become required. So for the graduated profession and family size. Previously, except the spending score, rest all was optional. Now, presence is become uh, required. Let's add self-employed to the profession feature. Okay. For a profession, we are going to add self-employed. Here in the profession, you can see there is no value for self-employed. Now we are wanting to add. Shift enter. Now we have added self-employed as a profession. Let me try this again. Let me see whether we have option here. No. What I would wanted to try is I wanted to try this how this looks now. How the schema looks now. Let's put the schema now. And now you can see self-employed got added here. Okay. Now let's remove the homemaker in this. We have the homemaker, the profession. So we are removing the value homemaker. Now the domain's value homemaker is moved out or popped out. Now change the feature from float to integer. So get feature, we are trying to get the size. Now size dot type equal to 2. Schema, let's see the full schema here. Now family size become integer. Previously, if you can see, the family size was float. So that's the end of our session. So let me try to put this up. So this is some more information, like you can go through this and from the convert type. Convert type we are using. And I will leave it to you the link. Maybe you can pause the video, or once you clone that repository, you will have all the necessary details. So this makes the end of the session. So I don't think we need Google Cloud to execute this. Maybe in your local machine also this will be fine, because I don't think you have used the Google provisioned resources over here. Yeah, that's the end of the session. Have a great day. Thank you.